What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a hot one for you, just like this heat in the summer. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How you doing?
And I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm staying any day, staying out the heat is a good day, man. How's everything on your end?
It's hot. Yeah, I've moved and played golf probably for the last 10 days, so I feel like I've been sweating for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah, move is always sweatful, especially moving all those boxes.
Oh
And you
yeah,
realize,
big
then
time.
you're like,
Why
do
do
I
we have,
really need this? Yeah, why
why
do
do
we
we
have
have all
this?
this stuff?
I've never used this before, so hopefully you wrap that up before, so you get to enjoy the uh the new digs, man.
That's what we're trying. We're trying.
I mean, let's get right into it, man. I mean, ain't nothing really going on in the NFL for once. So, uh, on to the NBA. I mean, the off season is pretty much dusting down and settling as far as the draft and free agency and some of these trades. Um, how you feeling about your team, man?
Uh, I'd say mixed feelings. I think I don't love the Jaylen Brown trade. I know we talked about this offline. Don't love that trade for a lot of reasons. I don't think for the next year it's probably too big of a downgrade as long as Paul George stays semi-healthy. He actually really killed the Celtics in the playoffs, but long term, I don't I don't fully understand it. So I know they needed to shed salary, and I know they didn't want Tatum and Brown taking up 70% of the cap, but I felt like the return wasn't good, and I just felt like it was a panic move that they didn't need to do.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Like I said, I'm curious to see the tell-all when it comes out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
why. What was the reason they pulled the trigger?
yeah.
Whether
That. I think that's what I need to see.
whether somebody didn't like Brown as far as his interaction with them, whether it be Tatum or one of the new owners. Um, I mean, I don't want to say, obviously it's not my money because I'm not an owner of a team, but I mean,
Sure.
you can't really give up a top 10 guy for a guy that's not even in the top 30 or maybe top 20 in the league, right?
Yeah,
Um,
agreed.
I mean, I understand you wanted Giannis, but you couldn't get Giannis, right? But
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Tatum. He's a two-way guy. I mean, nothing wrong with Brown. He's a two-way guy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty much carried the team the majority of the season while Tatum was getting healthy. So now you would have a full season of him and Tatum coming back.
Right.
They've won before, right? Even though people want, if some reason they wanted to trade them, they don't think they could play together for God knows when. But I mean, it worked out. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, I think, I mean, this second apron's scaring a lot of owners, but I mean, I feel like if you win a chip, you're making hand over fist. I mean, it doesn't like it doesn't
Well,
matter.
and that was my point. It was like, could you have stomached his contract for the next 2 years, try to win a championship, and even if you lose him for nothing, if you get a championship, like I feel like that's a win. It's just like that was the part I didn't get.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what I said. It has to be some underlying reason why they let him go. Um,
Yeah.
especially especially how they let him go, right? Like
Right.
even though people knew you were trying to trade him, right? This is the second time around, and you
Yep.
didn't get what you want, right? There was no need to pull the trigger now. You could have waited,
I
right?
I agree. I agree. That's the part that gets me. Like if you didn't love the deal, then why don't you just hold on and wait and see what happens? Because
Yeah,
you don't have to get rid of him.
Yeah, then let alone you send them to freaking Philly, who's
Right,
in your same division and in the
right,
Eastern Conference, right? So
right.
now
Exactly.
you're gonna be competing with them multiple times a year. As far
Yep,
as you need to have more wins than them just to, you know,
yep,
edge out, edge out on the conference, and then you're gonna need to play them in the Eastern Conference in the playoffs, right? So
yep.
it's just too much motivational factors for Jalen Brown for me to send him to Philly, right? Um, it just
100%.
didn't make sense. Just didn't make sense, man. So I mean, we're gonna wait and see what happens. Like I said, still waiting for that tell-all book, but I'm curious
I,
to
I
see
do
how.
I do
Good.
love the you know, Brown and Tatum didn't have a personal relationship. Like these guys don't need a personal relationship. They were fine on the court together. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't. I hate when people do that.
I do too.
I feel like even if you look at some of the great teams, right? Jordan and Pippen never had a
Oh yeah.
personal relationship.
No.
Shaq and
Nope.
Kobe really never had a
Nope.
personal relationship until like after the
Right.
fact, right?
Yep.
Um, I mean, because there's just so much competitive juices going that
Yeah.
uh, it's hard for people to uh, be friendly, so to say, when there's a bunch of alphas
Yeah.
in the room, which is a good
E-
thing,
e-
right?
Exactly. Exactly.
But I mean, like I said, man, I'm curious to see this tell-all. I'm definitely waiting for the NBA to announce the Christmas Day games and the opening day games to see the Celtics Philly game, because it's going to be a burner. So,
It's gonna be a burner for sure.
and then on the other side, I mean, we got my Knicks, man. We were able to re-sign a bunch of players. Unfortunately, we lost Mitch Robinson, but we did get Andre Drummond in return. I'm okay with the move, man. He shoots a better free throw percentage. He's actually extended the game out and shot some threes. Unfortunately, he's not the best rebounder compared to Mitchell.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna lose some rebound in that part, but
Yep.
I'm hearing rumors they're trying to get Valachunas since
Okay.
he just got cut, um, and they're doing it all staying under the second apron. So shout out to Jalen Brunson for taking less money. I'm sure somebody else is gonna rework their contract come next season for them to do something else. So,
Yeah.
um, but it's going to be a tougher matchup because now we're going to be the hunted. But I think
Yep.
I think we'll be ready. So then, as far as other NBA news, I mean, we got the summer league. I know you hate summer league, but
I don't hate it. I just don't think it's a precursor to what's gonna happen this season, like a lot of
no,
people
no,
do.
either. But I like to see some of the guys that you might have on your bench that might not get the playing time they get during the season, but all of a sudden, if they
Sure.
get an injury or something, you see one of those guys get in and do some work. So, um, but I mean, we're gonna have the top two picks going at it tonight. AJ and Peterson going at it.
Yep.
Uh, everybody's back on the Peterson bandwagon after his first few games in summer league. This will be AJ's first, so I'm curious to see how they both play tonight. Even though they don't really guard each other, right? Maybe one decides to guard the other one and spice it up. But I'm definitely looking forward to watching it tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
And then I don't know if you saw, man, the NBA they put a they put a little postponement on that Kawhi trade, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's still gonna get done, but they're still investigating that whole payment offline payment situation. So, uh, yeah, I think it's fair for them to hold off on that. But yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm curious to see what comes out of it as far as
I
who
am
gets
too.
fined.
I am too.
Um, 'Cause I'm sure there's some other teams out there doing that same thing, but
Oh, 100%,
uh,
100%.
so we'll definitely have to wait and see what comes of it. And then outside of that, I don't think there was anything else in the NBA.
I think that was it.
Yeah. And then on to the WNBA. Not too much here. They're getting ready for All-Star weekend. They announced the All-Star starters and reserves. Um, honestly, I don't think there was any big major snubs on that. I'm happy that Olivia Miles, rookie, got the All-Star nod. She's been
Yep.
killing it. As far as the All-Star voting, I'm not sure how the players voted Caitlin Clark, the 11th best guard in the in the WNBA, man. I'm not sure how that happened.
I still don't fully understand the all the hate behind that, but
Yeah,
I guess we'll just have to accept it at this point.
yeah, man. It's just I saw somebody put out some statement that said some of these players need to go to counseling, man, because
Oh,
this
100%.
this is crazy. But
It's crazy.
I mean, 11th best guard. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna hate. She's gonna do what she does.
Exactly.
But ultimately, I think she still needs to win. So that's gonna be her true testament of her greatness. If she doesn't win, it's gonna just look like I don't want to say like a bust, but it's just gonna be a failed attempt.
Yeah.
I think her winning is gonna help the WNBA get to a higher level.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna have to wait and see how things shake up for them.
Yeah.
And then nothing really going on in the MLB. Season's just going. Yankees, of course, are struggling again, and freaking
They're in their
the Ra-
summer swoon
yeah, the Rays are ahead of us again. I don't. This
every
happens
year.
every year, man, every year.
Every year.
So
I actually just
um,
saw a graphic of Aaron Boone's tenure at like I think it's every year he's been in first place at a certain point in like either late May or early June, and by July has lost the majority of the game.
yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, man. I just don't. Um, it's just like it's the pitching, the hitting, the pitching, and the hitting. Like,
Yeah.
where's the coaching?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
like I understand. Like I understand you're not everybody's hitting the ball well, or not everybody's pitching the ball well, but
Yeah.
like, where are the adjustments? Like,
Right.
it can't be the same thing every year. Right?
I agree.
These guys get paid way too much money compared to some of the other teams.
Agreed.
And I don't know. I won't say it's like no depth, but it's just like I don't know, man.
I don't
Maybe
know. I don't know what I would say it's one thing or the other, but it's happened so many times that I don't know what it is.
yeah. That's the thing. It's just like it always comes down to the same thing, but it's like it can't be just that. Something else has to be going on. Like,
Right.
is he not making adjustments, or is he just
Yep.
expecting, since these players get paid so much, they gotta perform, right?
Right.
I'm sure there's some other hungry guys on the roster, or
Sure.
some other moves to be made
Always.
to kind of get the spark going. But it's just like I don't know. I don't say they're relying too much on the stars, but I don't know. Maybe they are. But we're gonna have to wait and see, man.
Yep.
And then we got PGA. We had the last one was the John Deere Classic.
Yep.
Your boy Chris got her up one. That's a funny ass last name. I ain't gonna lie.
New Jersey boy. Yeah, he's an interesting dude. So he's been around for a while, but he's recently started to play a lot better. Had a really good season last year. Actually won the Scottish Open that they're playing this week. He's a reigning champion that played well in the British Open and then turned that into a pretty decent season last year. So and he's played well into this year too. He's been really good. He swings really hard, hits the ball a long ways, but yeah, he outlasted Max Homa. Actually, he put up the number Max Homa, but he took it down and continues to play well.
Yeah, I mean, happy for him, but I
Yep.
mean, I wonder what the odds were on for him winning. 'Cause I feel like anytime some of these people win, I'm sure I'm not the only person that did not bet on him, and I'm sure the odds are crazy for him. So
Well, that's why golf betting's so tough because it seems so easy after the fact. Like when you're placing the bet, you're like, oh, Chris Goddard, forgot he existed.
yeah, and then like you do all these top five, top tens, and then there's always one person
Yeah.
that messes it up, man.
Yep.
But congratulations to him. And then I think this week is the
Scottish Open.
the Scottish Open. So
Yeah.
I know they're playing right now. I forgot who was in the league, but
I haven't seen the leaderboard. Earlier it was Tom Kim, um, Minwoo Lee, Brooks Koepka were all at the top.
yeah, Tom looks like Tom Kim's still up there. Koepka dropped to 6. And then Rory's up there. He's tied. Well, we got a 4-way tie for first. So
Oh, nice.
so between Kim, Rory, uh, uh, Cantlay, and Weisenberger or
Oh yeah, Weisberg was there. Yeah,
Weisbruger, whatever that name is. I've never seen that guy before. So
sure.
might have to throw something on him. But I feel like as soon as I touch it,
Goes to shit.
shit. Yeah. So I'm not even gonna do it, man. Not even gonna do it. But decent bank this week. So not as much as the bigger ones, but definitely can win some money in here. Would you like in this one?
I mean, I love Rory. He always plays well here. Bobby McIntyre's another one. He's won here before. Guys like Victor Hovland usually play well at these. So those are the guys I like this week. Minwoo Lee is a good one because he can play the ball really low and he hits the ball really hard. So he's a good guy to watch too.
Which guy you said?
Minwoo Lee.
Oh, okay. And woo, I might have to take him for a top 10 at least. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see, man. And then we got the World Cup going on, man. We had
it's crazy.
yeah, we got I mean, if you're a fan of soccer, this is the time of year for you. We have France versus Morocco today. For after the first half, it was 0-0, and then France came out second half and they turned it up. I mean, one of the favorites, like I said, to win it all this year.
Yep.
I mean, Kylian's playing out of his mind. I mean,
And Mbappe's been unbelievable again. Like you probably say it for Premier League, you can say it last World Cup. Like he's so stinking good. It's tough to compete with him.
Yeah, he's I feel like sometimes you get players that are on their run, and this might be one of his runs.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, there's some other players out there on their run too. I ain't gonna lie, man.
There are.
I mean, you got your boy Holland and Norway. I mean,
He's been
they're
awesome.
playing. Yeah, they're playing England in like 2 days. I mean,
Sunday, Saturday. Yep.
so I'm probably rolling with Norway on that one. And then you got who's Argentina? They're playing.
Messi. Messi's been doing Messi things.
Yeah, I mean they're playing on Saturday too, I think. So, I mean, you got these guys that I like when the stars star, man. I think it makes the sport so much more enjoyable.
I think that's the cool thing about soccer is like the studs score. It feels like they're always like Holland's there scoring, Messi, the guy I can't think of his Harry Kane. They like the studs score, and that's it's not always the case in every sport. I mean, obviously, like baseball, the home run hitters will hit. Golf, you get the McIlroys, the world winning, the Schefflers. Like I feel like every soccer game you get Mbappe or Holland or Messi that are going to score a goal for you, and it's going to be awesome to watch.
Yeah, it's always like they're either getting the goal or getting the assist.
Yep.
So they're kind of always in the mix.
Yep.
I don't want to say players are being called for them, but they know where to be at the right time. So,
Exactly.
and, that makes it so much. It kind of puts you on the edge of your seat because you're kind of waiting for them to score, and when they score, it's always something great. It's never like a regular I don't say like a layup, but there's always like a buildup of a play where somebody's getting multiple defenders are getting shaken off.
Yep.
He's beating somebody on the corner, and he's getting a corner shot, or he's getting a headshot off a rebound. It's fun to watch, especially during this time of year. But I'm probably I would probably have to pick France to win it all. I wouldn't be surprised if there's Spain and Belgium playing tomorrow. If France lost to Spain, but I think France is on the mission this year. So I'm probably gonna expect them to either play Norway or Argentina in the finals.
Yep. I think having Norway in the finals would be fantastic.
Oh yeah, Majin Buu versus I can't even. I don't know what kind of DBZ character he would be, but um, I mean, both of those guys. I mean, I think Allen's got 7 goals, and I think uh, Mbappe's probably got like eight or nine,
Yeah,
because he got one today. So
yeah,
I mean, that's almost won a game.
yeah.
So you got guys that are gonna put up points, man. Sports are more enjoyable when it's more points on the board.
I agree.
And then outside of that, I don't think there was much else in sports.
I think that was it.
I think. And then it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right, so for tonight we got it's a onion pasta with a ribeye steak. So this one, you can do it.
Ooh.
You can do it one pan. So first off, we're making the pasta, just a protein pasta, standard. Just boiled it per the package. Let that get going. While that's cooking, got some onions going. So caramelize them all the way down. Just olive oil, salt, pepper. Added a little bit of water as you went on, just to make sure that they kind of get into like that mushy caramelized phase. Pulled them out. Added the steaks on. So it was just I did some 3 thin ribeyes, just salt and pepper, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. Got those, probably 2 minutes aside. Pulled them. Put them off the side, and while that was happening, made a little sauce. So with the sauce, it was garlic, a little bit of garlic, spinach, some light cream, and a cup of pasta water, and then some Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and then put the pasta in the sauce, mix that together, and took the onions and put those on top of the steak and the pasta, and you got yourself.
Oh, nice, man. That sounds like to me, it sounds like a French onion soup pasta.
A little bit, yeah. It's very similar, yeah. Add a little bit of the cream in that makes it like a creamier sauce, but yeah, it definitely has that French onion feel.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you can't go wrong.
No,
That's one
I
of the
agree.
that's one of the plainest, goodest soups
I agree.
I've had outside of like a chicken noodle soup or like a tomato soup, but that's another story, man. And then what'd you guys drink that down with?
All right, so I had this a couple of weeks ago. We're gonna go outside of the beer world. We're gonna hit the seltzer world. But White Claw got a new flavor. I don't know if you know this, but they went cranberry, and it was delicious. It brings you back to those Cape Codder days at McMurphy's. I feel like sometimes they add these new flavors and they're not so great. They killed the cranberry. It's perfect amount of sweetness to kind of mellow out the carbonation. Flavor's fantastic. They knocked it out of the park. So I'm gonna give them a 8.6 on this.
Man, that sounds like the best White Claw that's out right now.
It's one of the best ones I've had. I mean, outside of the watermelon takes the cake for me, but
Definitely had to. I'm not a White Claw guy, but I'm definitely have to get at a little sippy sip. So,
oh yeah, good for the pool. Good for the pool, Rich.
oh yeah, definitely load that up for the pool parties. And that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRs, I mean, we got our staple shows we're going through. I know you finished the Bear. How did you like the final season, man?
I thought it was pretty good. So did you finish it or no?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it focuses on basically one dinner service for the most part. The restaurant's struggling, and they basically need to crush everything that they do. and they make they do a lot with a little,
Yep.
which I can appreciate. And basically, it's the power shifting from Carmen to Sid. Everyone else trying to figure out their role. I thought they did a really great job, and they're still trying to get the stars, so everyone's kind of on high alert. But I thought it was done pretty well. That was better than the last season. There's a couple things that I wish they would have tied up. They don't really ever tie up the Carmen and Claire situation, even though you see her at the end at the birthday party. Like, his whole reason for being was her, so it was kind of like, what's going on? I wish at the end they would have. It seemed like they were hinting towards it, but like, he left the restaurant to be like an architect, or to at least figure out if you want to be an architect. And in the middle of the quote unquote interview, he sort of realizes that why he loves the kitchen. It would have been nice to see him go back to the kitchen. I guess that was the main ones for me. I thought everything else was done pretty well. The only thing I keep going back is like, they've had these little bits, like, how are they still not that bothered me?
You were breaking up. Say that again.
I like they're crushing these services, right? But they're still not making. Why aren't they making money? Like, that's the part I didn't get. And maybe it was because Carmen didn't do a good job of managing expenses or whatnot. But they don't make it like, you're charging $190 a head, and you've got this place packed to the gills, and you're not really spending a ton on anything else. Like, how are you not making money?
I don't know what. I think maybe because they kind of stick to the script where restaurants are like hit or miss as far as making money.
Sure.
But I mean, based off the show, it seems like they should be making hand over fist. Maybe partially, maybe they blame it on the how the place is pretty much falling apart, like the water pipes and all that stuff was breaking, and like maybe that's going into it where they're not making much money.
Yeah.
Also, the price of food. Remember, he canceled the order for what was it? I forget what it was. She ordered that was like $4,000 or something.
That's right.
So maybe is that, I don't know, but that was one of the things I was always curious about as far as why are they still struggling?
That's yeah.
Like I felt like they didn't even need the star to begin with, but I mean they were chasing the star the whole time. But
Yep.
and then I kind of figured Homeboy's plan would kind of work out for them eventually if he told them.
Yep.
And then the like you mentioned about the girlfriend, I was curious about that situation. I also felt like they probably wanted it to go another season or two, but they kind of
Yeah.
buckled down and said this was the last season. So you never know, but
Yeah.
definitely it was definitely definitely liked it better than last season. I felt like that second to
Yeah.
last episode was like the best one of the season.
Yeah.
Um,
That was really good. I agree.
because I felt like they was like moving and grooving. The place was open, like they was doing like the little baseball
Yeah.
uh
Signals.
signals. Yeah. So I felt like that was the best episode of the season. But
That was a great
uh,
episode. I agree.
definitely, I'll definitely have to give this show I don't know, maybe I'm gonna say it's almost an 8, man. It just didn't hit the 8 though. It's
Yeah.
close though.
I can see that. I can see that. If you took seasons 1, 2, and the last season, I think you could break the 8. I think you killed it.
Yeah, it was definitely a good series. And glad we didn't have to wait like 10 years to freaking get all the episodes.
Yes, I agree.
They did a good job with that. So now Hulu's gonna need to find something else to get going.
Yep.
Then we had House of Dragons, man. They put out the 3rd episode. Um, wasn't really too much stuff going on. The girl
No.
Daenerys got back into King's Landing. I ain't gonna lie, when I hate to jump all the way to the end, but when when she found out homeboy wasn't the son and he had the dye in his hair, she was like, I felt like she
What
was
the?
like, yeah, I felt like she was like in shock. Like she was like, why didn't I do this with my kids or something? Like,
That's exactly what she thought.
yeah, I'm like, bruh, unfortunately you didn't have the right advisors, man. Um, but I felt like it was more of a build up episode to see what's to come. So,
Yeah.
obviously you're seeing
Yep. I agree.
the different hands at play. So, um, I thought the other scene was funny when she denied homeboy his like seat at the table, so to say. And he
Corliss.
started, yeah, Corliss, and he started going off on her, and he was like, "Your son's a bastard, yo." I thought that was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That was
But
funny.
overall, I mean, uh, season's good so far, man. I can't really
Yeah.
complain too much.
No, it's
I'm
been
just,
good.
I just wish they gave us more on the those I think it was like 2 episodes ago or the second episode. You know how when they were on that island and that like wood lady threw the stone at them.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
because I think those are the people that created the Night King based off that that envision thing they showed in Game of Thrones. But
Gotcha.
um, so I think those are the ones that stabbed him with the thing that made him the Night King. But I
Okay.
mean, I'm still curious on that like that situation. Like they really haven't given us like any Easter eggs towards the Night Walkers. So
No, they've been quiet about that.
yeah, I'm curious to see why they haven't given us that. Maybe they got a whole separate thing for that, where like they go through this the whole thing about how he becomes the Night King. But I think
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool. But we're not the wait and see. And then outside of that, I mean, trying to think what else I was watching. I mean, it
You
wasn't
watching
really.
Cape? You watching Cape Fear at all, or?
Yeah. I'm on episode like 4 or 5.
All right.
Um,
When you get caught up, let's talk about that one because it's gotten extremely weird.
yeah, I felt like it was getting weird because when that lady was walking around in
Oh yeah.
the with like the nurse mask and the hazmat mask and stuff, I was like,
It gets weirder.
yeah. Then she was like singing. She's in like a
Yeah.
video of her singing, and he's like spazzing out.
Yep.
Um, and then there was a scene where he went to go buy a house, and he's sitting across from the two people. Um, One of them's a kid and one's a girl, but the same
Yep.
kid they showed is the kid that was in the first episode or second episode where Homeboy was high and sitting on the couch, I think. Um, so I'm curious to see that whole dynamic of what's going
Yeah.
on with that. So
Yeah. It gets weird in the next couple episodes.
yeah. So I'm definitely curious to see how it shakes out. But it kind of is supposed to be weird because it's kind of supposed to
Yeah.
be like some kind of horror. But I'm
Yep.
vibing with it. I'm vibing with it right now. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I don't know if you started watching Love Island yet. They're getting close to the.
I watched one episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you got a long way to go, bro.
I got a long way to
Uh,
go.
yeah. So okay season, but not the best. We got the X-Men '97 show back. 4 episodes out. Pretty much good episodes, man. I can't complain.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the X-Men as growing up as a kid, you're definitely gonna love this. So definitely check that out. Um, they wrapped up the 4th season, left us with more questions. I mean, this is like Lost on steroids. I ain't gonna lie. Like, good show, but man, talk about
Crazy.
talk about a brain tease, man. There's just a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm here to figure it out. I
You're
don't
all
know.
the way in on that one.
Yeah, they got one more season, which is the last season, so they ain't got no choice to give us some more answers. But I feel like the way this show is going to end is just going to put us in the world loop of what ifs and more
Yeah.
questions. So, and then I checked out that new Mummy movie. It's a horror movie. It's like the horror twist on the Mummy.
Yep.
Um, okay, okay movie. It's not really as far as horror stuff. It's not really much I haven't seen in as far as horror when it comes to this type of movie. They didn't really give me anything innovative or um, cool, so to say.
Yep.
Pretty much just picture the mommy as a horror movie and being more graphic, but instead of
Okay.
instead of a guy, it's a girl. It's a
Okay.
curse. So decent movie. But can't really recommend it or say it was one of those movies I would sit down and watch again if it came on. But I mean, watch at your own
Good find.
yeah, watch at your own leisure.
Okay.
And then outside of that, it wasn't really much else.
No.
I heard some rumors that your girl's coming back for mayor of Easttown and
Oh, really?
in that new task force, but as mayor. But I don't know if that's
Interesting.
true or not.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true. Eh, that'll be great. I ain't gonna lie.
That would be good. I would like that. Yeah.
If HBO start doing this, if this works out, and they're gonna start doing collabs with other shows where cops and other people are crossing
I agree.
mismatching. I mean, they might have some Avenger type
Sign
things
me
going
up.
on right here. Yeah,
Sign me up.
definitely watch it. But other than that, man, wasn't really much else out there, man.
No, we're in the dog days right now, Rich. Before football kicks off, before all the new shows hit out, we're fighting through it right now.
Yeah, man. We just got World Cup and we got
Yep.
game House of Dragons, man. And then that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.
Till next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out here on the Sports Sidebar Podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.